KTN.
Away from politics, 8 suspects linked to the violence that erupted at St. Stephen's ACK Cathedral in Kisumu earlier this month have been released and their cases terminated. Senior resident magistrate Valerie Adhiambo released the suspects after the prosecution found they had no case to answer. And following the termination of the case, the defense team is now demanding the arrest of what they describe as the real perpetrators behind the church attack. Violet Auma with the details.
The suspects are being held in connection with the recent violence at St. Stephen's ACK Cathedral Church in Kisumu on July 12th.
Occasion hearing came before this court on the 13th of July 2026.
Senior resident magistrate Valerie Adhiambo terminated the case after the prosecution confirmed that investigations had been concluded and found them with no case.
The prosecution has confirmed investigations are complete and prayed that this file be closed. This was not opposed, and as such I proceed to make an order closing the miscellaneous file hearing. A second application to continue holding the respondents in the cells pending plea taking was withdrawn, and as such I will not dwell on the same. I will not dwell on it. And order that the respondents be released immediately.
Outside the court, members of the defense team led by Siaya Governor James Orengo, Embakasi East MP Babu Wino, and former LSK President Faith Odhiambo welcomed the decision, saying the suspects had been detained without sufficient evidence.
We want to further demand that the Inspector General and the PS in charge of Interior that these things are happening in their watch, and the Interior PS should explain his connections with the goons in Kisumu, so to speak.
Kwa mavijana wetu, tutakuja hapa kuwatoa. Najua kuna makeses zingine tena mliwekewa. Tutarudi hapa. Tunataka kuona those DCI officers who always abduct people. Because wanavaanga masks, watakuja kama witnesses kotini. We want to know these DCI officers who have been abducting people. Na wanawekea watu mabunduki. We will expose you.
The three also called on police to arrest those responsible for the attack on worshippers, accusing security agencies of targeting innocent people instead of pursuing the actual perpetrators.
We call upon the police to arrest the true perpetrators of the crime that happened when we were at the church. And they should be made to answer. And we will not rest until they become accountable.
Leo we are in Kisumu to finish goonism. Hii ujinga ya goons yenye tunaletewa every time with the protection of the police must end.
They further criticized what they termed as a misuse of the criminal justice system to intimidate citizens and demanded accountability from investigative officers.
We have seen people lose their right to liberty because of lack of representation. That's why there's no public trust in our courts. Courts must learn to treat everyone equally before the law. And if they are not able to, then they will face the full resistance, not only of the legal profession, but also of members of the public. The courts must uphold integrity, independence, and accountability. And therefore, they should not be allowed themselves to be used by the state.
The defense team also challenged the Inspector General of Police and the Ministry of Interior to ensure those behind the church violence are identified and prosecuted. Violet Auma, KTN.
Now, the Senate County Public Accounts